So am I in the right spot to go backward? It's very disorienting, I guess, when you come into this area because you don't really remember how you got in. It's that small hole and then it's like a couple of lava falls. I think I just need to follow this left wall a little bit and then follow it out. A little more momentum wouldn't hurt. No, seriously, get Nintendo to license this for a spin-off and make a Metroid version of this game, please. Jumping around in Samus's suit would be the coolest shit ever. What's up with that wall over there? Is that a weird wall? This is actually a Metroid Prime 4 demo. Well, you've got my interest. It's like most of the fundamental functions of a Metroid game are actually present in this. Obviously, it's got an entire other category of game built around it, but some of the basics are here as well. Alright, we found our way back to the original pit. And for the sake of argument, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the base with the hope that on the next expedition I can be better prepared. Prawn suit spin attack, yeah. Prawn suit screw attack when? I hope you're proud of me. I know exactly where I am. I believe I fundamentally now understand the basic construction of this area as well as the one below. Not fully, of course, because I'm still missing the thing I'm supposed to find. But I seem to be able to navigate at least, so that's good. Take time to read the clues to understand it. What's to understand? The depth is higher. So I believe I'm supposed to find the blue tablet somewhere up here, and then I go in the hole and go into the door. Ice beam equals stasis, or is greater than stasis rifle. It would be cooler if it mounted to your arm. I mean, as this grapple tends to. Almost back. Should just paint it red and name it Spider-Man. How about orange, yellow, and red and name it Samus Aran? Okay, I've gone too far. Who the hell is that? Oh, it's you. I'm gonna check if I've scanned this guy, because he's like oranger than I remember. Yeah, I killed your buddy because you were being a jerk about it. Okay, I have scanned him.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Can you imagine if Samus was a girl? That'd be a hell of a thing. Alright, don't get disoriented. We're going this way. Yeah, no doubt. I'm pretty sure everybody would be excited for multiplayer in this. But I'm also pretty just happy that it's got, like, a functional, full campaign as a survival game. Just very, very rarely does that happen. I'm fine with it if they're like a year later. Hey, maybe we'll make multiplayer, but if they don't, also fine. Samus as a girl, lol. That'd be wild. Come on now. Oh, please. I thought I was actually screwed there for a sec. Girls can't shotgun. Oh boy. Nope, 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 nope. There's 5 warpers in this area for me? Oh, that sounds bad. You should knife them or drill kill them. Please, Hill. So the unfortunate part of going on this long expedition is that I've probably drank most of the water available at my base now. A little confused about what I should do with that information. Maybe I could make purified water. I believe there's salt deposits around and such. Yeah, let's not worry about if Ryan will play Subnautica. Let's worry about if Rob will play Soma. That's the playthrough that I'm gunning for, if anything. The only thing I worry about with Rob playing Soma is that he's already seen too many sci-fi stories, so he'll kind of like get most of the story beats without having to have them explained, which could dissipate some of the impact. Now, I don't think his brain would explode. I think he would just probably appreciate it as a decent bit of storytelling. If we're lucky. I don't know, maybe he won't find it that way, but... Ah, the light's so bright. We made it back alive. Can you believe it? With fish to spare that's not fully rotted yet. And it's all gone. Also caught a magmarang, which I guess I'll cook. I love Soma, but he has to play it as not a typical scary game. Well, they have a mode now where you don't have to have monsters in it, which, depending on your perspective, could be a good thing. Alright, so what's my goal here? How am I gonna overcome the need for water when I don't have access to good supplies of water? I got so much from the beginning, like I didn't get why the end was such a reveal. The assumption I had from the beginning. I didn't. It's always flashing as you walk in. Yeah, it waits for you to flash. I wish it just wouldn't do that. It's so you could see the thing up here, the big bottle. Why is this power draining down? Because it drains a bit and then it ticks back up again. I guess it doesn't draw even amounts of power from everywhere at the same time. So like certain resources will use power more than, or at some times than other times. It is an equilibrium, right? Maybe because I've built the moon pool. Maybe that is enough to... Oh, it's charging the... That's why. It's charging the mech suit. Yeah, once that's full again, it'll be good. Turn your salt into bleach, turn that into water. Yeah, you're right. That's what I need to do. I need to finally confront my eternal nemesis, salt, and make it into bleach. Ichigo, be strong. We're gonna make you into bleach. You like it. That's all the salt I actually have. Oh, there's 2 bottles of water in here I forgot about, so that's good. So what do I need for that? Let's see. Bleach is coral tube samples. So I need a shitload of coral tube. I assume there's some of that out here somewhere. Coral tube. I'm gonna guess either here by the tree or maybe up on the shelf up above. Oh no. My batteries. Yeah, not here. Ichigo gets turned into literal bleach. And then his mom washes some clothes and makes them extra white. Saddest story arc in all of anime. There isn't any down here. Alright, well, fuck disinfected water then. Thing has taunted me the entire game, and now that I actually want to try and make it, it says no. Okay then. Oh yeah, yeah, Ichigo's mom is super dead. That's like one of the first story arcs, actually. Why isn't he doing indoor growing? Because there's a lot of things to do, and sometimes I don't do them. I didn't go out of my way not to, it just didn't materialize. I don't have any melon seeds, though. I have gel sacks, but that's not really good for food and water. Well, the problem isn't that I just have no way of getting food and water ever. The problem is, if I grow stuff, it's big in my inventory, and I need small things to bring around with me. That's the main thing. I can come back here like I did with my above-ground base, and I could just go boop, 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 grab a bunch of stuff, refill my health and water back to 100, but that's not going to solve the problem of I need to go on a long journey, and how do I bring all this food with me? Granted, I guess you could use a Cyclops that way. But all of this indoor growing stuff is great in theory, it just doesn't help me solve my actual problem. How am I gonna get immediate water? Like, food is whatever, I can get food while I'm under there. But I need much more water. And this thing is not going fast enough. Maybe if I built 2 of them. But I have a feeling that's not going to be possible. Aerogel, titanium, copper wire. I guess that's actually pretty possible, but it's going to drain a lot more power out. Do I have copper? I should really just go get some goddamn copper. I've got the scan system now set up. And I'm always missing it. Like, I think every single time I'm lacking copper when I need to do something. Well, he should have prepared himself before coming down here. That's what I did. Well, congratulations. You did a great job. When in your base, you can also use the vending machine and coffee machines for infinite food and water. I wish it worked that way. I'll let some of these populate. No, I don't have the swimsuit that recycles my pee. That would be neat, though. Is there not more copper? I mean, there's one up on the shelf, I guess. I thought we'd see more than that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What the hell was that? Oh, it was my ship opening up. It sounded like a deadly dragon coming through the wall. Hooray! Alright, let's copper. I guess the scanner finally found all the nodes. When I say finally, it really wasn't that long at all. I think that's all I really needed. Unless I just want to go nuts with it and get more. Oh no. I changed my diva suit to not be pink by accident. Dual drill arms is new meta. Does that actually help? I guess you could theoretically hit two parts of it at the same time then. Whoops, guess you can't fit there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No. Again. Again, I did it again. Can't get to the inventory from there. Also, wait, my suit's pink again? Maybe it was pink the whole time? It was just the lighting? I must have made it much lighter or something. Yeah, it's definitely pink. Yeah, double grapple sounds like it could be pretty awesome, actually. Right, we're gonna build another refinery. Which is... we need what? Chips or something? Copper wire aerogel. Aerogel is a gel sack and lithium? Ruby. I think I've got at least one of those left. Okay. So that's that. Let's see if it screws me over. Oh, titanium also. Oh, I can't build there. Why though? Is it the reinforcements or maybe the chest? It'd be really nice if it just, like, would do it anyway. Probably the locker. don't know what you think I'm trying to get over on you, game. This is going to be a problem to move a freaking locker around. Well, this one isn't the fullest. Maybe we can get away with it. Move a bunch of it to this one and then hold the rest of my inventory, maybe. No, we need the titanium. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm curious to watch the power consumption and see if we screw ourselves that way. Yeah, double flash should really blind the shit out of everyone. I imagine if I got, like, several rooms and they were just filled with these, maybe then I would be good to go for water. Maybe that's what they intend you to do. Just absolutely stock yourself crazy with them. Power's, like, just about at equilibrium. I don't think it can stay at equilibrium if, like, any one other thing is happening. Oh, that energy is charged. Okay. Can I repair this while it's docked? Nope. Right, because you can't interact with it when it's docked, of course. Maybe we should have 6 water filtration units. That might be enough. Turn off the scanner when going out. Yeah, that would certainly help. I mean, sometimes. Sometimes I want the scanner on when I'm going out so I can see the things I'm trying to harvest, but in this case, not really necessary. Am I now going to gain power? Nah, not really. It's like barely gaining, but it's like the tiniest amount. Is there an efficiency module I can get? That would be nice. Make it use up less power. Nah. 6 water units equals flashbang room. Imagine it, like, if you could build them in corners, which I don't think you can, but, like, the entirety of one of these rooms, every corner and every forward direction is also one of those. And they all go off at the same time when you walk in. Baru did that. I mean, I got enough space over here to build more and more thermal vent power sources. I kind of hate this part where you're, like, waiting for the water to generate so you can do something. It's just like an artificial limitation that shouldn't exist. I really should just build another one of these. There's a video of that on YouTube. I bet there is. People have done just about everything, I'm sure. 2 magnetite, aerogel, titanium. And what was it for aerogel again? Ruby. Should we just go back to the old base, maybe get Bobo for a new base? I know. Then I have to commit to doing that. It's a bit of a trip, you know? Oh, I still need 2 more titanium. Wouldn't be surprised if people posted the ending as soon as the game released. Oh, I'm sure they did, yeah. YouTubers are just supreme assholes when it comes to that. I mean, Twitch streamers do it too, really. If there is something about a game to be disrespected, they'll do it every time. Oh. Oh. Is that... Oh. I saw a green. Saw a meanie greenie. Get in there. Really? I don't like that heat effect. It really needs to stop. Alright, I guess there's not actually a spawn to place that there. Could have sworn it went green for a moment. It did, though. It really did. That seems too far away. Does that work? Sometimes rotating it helps. This is not going to be hot enough. 63? I mean, it does function, but yeah, maybe it's fine. It's like still kind of struggling to gain power. I thought it would be like a pretty straight shot up. Should I replace that? I feel like I could place it in a better way. Oh, thank you for the salt. Are you unable to just make a platform atop the vent and place them on a platform? That's an interesting idea, actually. It's fine. I want it to be in a better spot, though. Let's try rotating it. Oh yeah, mouse wheel works on this object. But not all objects. I'm rotating and moving it now. I really like there was one spot right over here that it was like, yeah, we're good with that. Oh! Beautiful positioning. Doesn't get any better. Look at that. Beautiful green. 82 and 70 something. 75. Improvement.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Who's got some water for me? Nobody has water. 58. 62. It's not doing the job. I mean, when I come back and I get 4, I guess that'll be nice. 6 would be even better. Oh, hey, my little domain habitat builder is running out of battery again. I never built a battery charger down here. How hard was that to do? Wiring kit, copper wire. Oh, that's pretty easy, actually. Copper wire, titanium. Well, we have copper for sure. I think wiring kit is 2 silver. Yep. Haven't found any silver in a long time. Haven't really looked either, but haven't needed it. You can sit in a chair and it won't drain food or water. Oh, that's an interesting thing. I didn't know that. And 1 titanium. We're almost out of titanium again. But it's okay. We needed a battery charger. Alien containment for Reggie. Yeah, so what did that take again? It was enamel glass. Oh, just regular glass and titanium. So a bunch of quartz. Need 10 quartz and 2 titanium. Do I have 10 quartz? Nine. Is this always the way things are? Ah, okay, we're fine. Oh, thanks very much, Moodroid. It sounds fun just sitting in one spot waiting for the water machine for hours. That's pretty much been my life for a lot of this game, yeah. A lot of time spent waiting for the water. Cool, well, we have this now. Where will we build it? I may have to build a new room for it, though. Certainly not going to fit in any of these. Wow, it's actually quite big. Yeah, I'm going to need another multi-purpose room. Unless I put it in the very center. Oh my god, it would fill up the entire room. Yeah, we got to build a new room for that. Multi-purpose room, I think, is just a bunch of titanium. 6 titanium, which I don't have. Well, I need some of it for that. So I have 1, 2, 3. And that's all for me. Time to drink more water. Yeah, the only person in the world that doesn't need stay hydrated bot is this fellow in this game. He's always hydrated.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, right, of all the things that do actually work, that wouldn't have been one that I would have expected. Oh, we didn't set the scanner for titanium again, so... Hang on. I also need to knife some fish. Is Reggie is above us? Is he on the green step? I think that's the case. It's a bit rare, though. I've pretty much found one every time I've been over there. Oh, is that actually right there? Or is this also a bug? Yeah, it's the same one. I have unscanned and rescanned, and it's come up with the same nodes again. That's rude. I wonder how long they take to breed. Reginald. Reginald is the fish. We'll find him in a minute. One every 2 days. So do they multiply then? Like once there's a few more in the tank, then they'll also reproduce, and then it'll have like a building exponential effect? Or does the tank like reach a capacity and then they just sit? Because that seems to be the kind of the way that this game goes. The more you have, the faster it goes. Okay, well that's good. Reproduce up to 10. Well, then that does sound like a viable option. Alright, see you later, Johnny Whoops. Have a good night. See, all these nodes are still staying lit up. That's unfortunate. It greatly diminishes the usefulness of having the scanner if it doesn't show things that are actually there. Like, reliably show things that are actually there. So limit per tank, but if you stack tanks, you get more space. So what I'd like to do then is build a 2 tall one, and then stack 2 tall, and then see how that goes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need the quartz as well, huh? Good point. Is that node done? Nope, still a little more. That counts as growing a pair? Let's want me to grow a pair. Well, I know there's a lot of this stuff that's a bit tedious and monotonous. I hope it's not too frustrating to watch. If I was producing this for like a YouTube series specifically and I wanted this to be like forward momentum every time, I probably would have cut a lot of this stuff. I don't think I would have shown building the base over and over again, all the extra trips we took to go get more ore. But what can you do? That's the nature of the beast. We're full up, aren't we? Oh, right. I should actually keep that on there because I want to catch some fish before I starve. I wish I could have the knife and the sea glide at the same time somehow. So if we find a Reggie, we're going to capture it. If we find anything else, we're going to stab it. Because we need to cook. Oh my god, it went vertical. I think it's mostly these guys down here. But yeah, I guess the other guys are here too somewhere. Did I even get that one? I heard it cook, but yeah, it didn't actually act like legitimately cook. Wow. It's a tough fish. I'm actually kind of surprised that when they go near those vents, they don't immediately just cook themselves. That'd be kind of a funny effect to watch them just wander in and then zap. Oh, is that it? Yep, that's Reginald. It's sort of pinkish. It's a very curious little fish. There's another one. And we can theoretically start with just 2, but if we could get more than 2, that would be even better. Oxygen break. Now make him tell you about the new Nintendo console. You can make a TV that looks like an apple. Come on, we can find more Reggies than that. Oh, there's a third. Reggie times 3. Oh, get in my pocket. Thank you. Don't worry, you're gonna be a happy fish. You get to live a life where every day all you do is bang. And sometimes I eat you. Maybe not actually the happiest of lives. That'd be a little rough, like, being on a human farm. You think you have the greatest life of all time, you just keep banging and banging and banging, and then one day you find out all that banging you've been doing, somebody's just been taking all the babies and eating them. That'd be a tough day. It's like the literal definition of too good to be true. Come on, little fishies. Any more? There's so many little particles in the air, and some of them turn out to be fish. Oh, there's one. That was a tricky one. I don't know if I should go this far over. Don't know if there's Reggies in these parts. Sounds like a Black Mirror episode. Yeah, that's the real truth when you get the 5 million merits and then you go off to be in your paradise world. Then the reality is they want you to, like, breed with a bunch of women, and then they take your genetics away in the form of the children. Just to make it even creepier than it already was. And it was pretty creepy to begin with. 4 fish is more than enough. Well, I have more than 4, so I'm even better. Oh. I have even more than 4. Reginald! Thank you. It's the best name for a fish, really. Yeah, even more betterer. Okay, I'm getting bored of this now. Let's go. And it happens to coincide roughly with my having 30 seconds of oxygen. So, all is well. What the hell? Let's go live inside a seashell.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, confused myself for a sec. Now, let's go home. My cousin has a cat named Carl. Oh. That's a lovely name. When I was younger, I used to think, like, it was so obnoxious when people had cats that were named, like, Mr. Whiskus and stuff. And then for some reason, I just did, like, a complete 180 on that, and now I'm totally cool with it. It's like, both sides are good with me. I don't care if your cat's named ridiculous things or human names. Cats make everything cool, really. Okay, so we're gonna get flashbanged when we walk in here, I think. Yes, we are. Oh, Lord. That's actually quite extreme. How did they think that was a good idea, though? Hooray. Oh, Temple Knight. I like that cat. That's good kitties. So where will we build this? I suppose we'll build it over in this around this direction here. Can I make... Oh, do I have enough quartz? Maybe I'll make a glass tube to go to it. That would be fun. Let's do it. Gonna make a whole bunch of glass anyway. Your ass is glass. Oh, right. The same reason as always. Well, I actually have a bunch of glass. It's a defense system to stun intruders, yeah. That will stop them. Oh no, will it not build here because it's too deep? Or is it oh, it's okay. Whew. You scared me. Now let's see what that does to my... Okay, that's actually acceptable. Oh, not enough titanium. It's so lame that you gotta, like, remember not to dock the prawn because it just keeps being that I can't access my inventory, which is frustrating. But I also want to recharge it sometimes. Oh, wrong one. Okay, that's good. Maybe I should consider making another door. Base is getting a bit long. Now, how do we make it so we can go straight up? We've got two stacked on top of each other, but I never figured out how we do that. Do I have to just start building the aquarium and it'll just take care of itself? Oh, I need more glass anyway. No, I mean, like, I want there not to be a ceiling. I want it to just go. Can you fit another MP room under that one? Oh, ladder plus aquarium. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is.
Aquarium.
Huzzah! Oh, that's cool. I thought there was a rat in there. It looks like a rat, doesn't it? You weird rat hanging out inside of my aquarium. Get out of there. You don't belong there. Alright, so I'm going to need to get a whole bunch more glass, I think. How much do I have now? Zip. Let's take the quartz. Yeah, this place is suffering from a good degree of sprawl all of a sudden. Oh, I don't even have enough quartz to build a second layer. I gotta build another set. Or take another set. Unless I have some left over. I might have some left over. What? Don't do that. I somehow jumped up high enough that he thought what I wanted to do was go down. That's silly. Nope. There's a little bit more. So you got 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that is enough now, right? Or was it 5 glass? Put Reggie's in the container? Yeah, I will. What is that poo in the storage lock? I just found a poop once, so I took it. But that's what it is. It's poop. It's just some poop. Got it. One short. Of course I am. That is the trend. Alright, how do I do this? Let's click on this, maybe? Drop them in from the top. How do we Reggie these? Is there an interaction point on it? Need to build a hatch on the side. Oh, I build a hatch into my aquarium? Is that what you're saying? That doesn't seem like a thing, but alright. Oh, you're right. There it is. Oh, so I just go in it and then I let them go. Gotcha. Well, isn't that lovely? They're like little tiny sunfish. Get out of there. Aw, that's cute. So I assume I only need one hatch then if I attach the second one above it. Use this as a crappy outdoor grow bed if you want. Huh, didn't know that. And there were no more pieces of quartz. Nope. Were there any right around here? Let's see. Quartz is a pretty easy one to find nodes for because it's like sharp and light colored and sort of irregular to a lot of the rest of the stuff, so maybe I'll just be able to see one. Remember when I was gonna, like, keep adventuring and then we ended up in this? Finally, sorting out the food situation, I guess, though. So that's good. Also forgot to take the bottles off of the water filtration. I hope that doesn't plug them up. I doubt they were done with 2, though, so I think I'll be fine. Come on, quartz. I know you got some. No, you're hiding some quartz up here. Almost ready to just take more titanium as well. I thought I was gonna be, like, done with the game by now, actually. I just didn't expect there to be this many little silly things that got in the way. Yeah, I'm liking this base more than I was earlier. I thought I could kind of get away with not seriously expanding it, but it turns out not really an option. Wherever you go, you're gonna need food and water, and... Oh, there's one. I don't know, somehow I thought I could just stay down for only long enough that I would be fine, but no, they seem to have made it quite elaborate down there. Flashbang the fish to oblivion. That just seems cruel. You thought the game was going to be over when the spaceship got blown up. Well, that's a much shorter version of the game, I suppose, yeah. So, oh, still a little more. Do flashbangs actually... Oh, don't they actually work on fish? I would imagine so. They get disoriented very easily. I don't know if we're talking about inside of this game, though. Which material is gold? Just remember that's there for later. That's enough for our second containment tank. Oh, the frame rate did the thing again and turned me slightly, and I got confused. I heard there's maybe a new graphics card generation to be revealed soon. Oh, there was a quartz right there too. I didn't even notice. Like within the next couple weeks, and it might be the 2000 series. Holy hell! Fuck off.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I'm very excited for that. I hope it's not $6,000 or some stupid thing. So the immense amount of people using them for crypto coin mining is messing with the market a little bit. But, you know, I've found out it's actually less than I thought it was. It has appreciated the value, or it raised the price of graphics cards, but it's not quite been as bad as I was thinking it was. Thank you, Trent Heister, for the 3-month free subscription. But yeah, that's always the good thing. Whenever there's a new generation of graphics card, the last generation drops in price, obviously. And, well, at this point, a lot of graphics cards are quite overpriced. And this might help even that out again. Did I lose a piece over here? Guess not. But with how powerful the 1080 is, like, to go even beyond that feels a little wild to me. Imagine something like this game at 4K. The textures would need to be overhauled, I'd think. But I could only imagine, like, if you could get this to run at 60 frames per second at 4K, holy hell, this could be absolutely stunning looking. This is one of those games that you could probably point to and be like, oh, this is why you buy PC games over a console. Potentially. I always get excited for new hardware, though, even when I don't need it. I do need to eventually build a new computer. Probably something to run Windows 10. I hate the idea of just abandoning what I have right now in favor of overriding my operating system. I'd kind of rather have another one with this one to fall back on, since I know it works. But I'm probably being overly paranoid. You could probably do it on current GPUs. Yeah, but like, what, SLI 1080 Ti's or something? That's a little crazy. I mean, I'd love to have a single card solution for 4K for the majority of things. I know we're getting there. I don't even have 4K monitors, so I'm like many steps away from that being real, but I'd still like to see it anyway. Hey, I did it again! Actually, stop docking, please. So, right, what was I trying to do now? We want to get all the quartz out. Turn into glass. I only needed one piece anyway, but I went a little buck wild with it. Stop all the docking!